I think this is the end of the game.
No, May. I'm not.
But why not?
I just
What?
can't. Not until I've found Julie and Mary. I left them once before. I can't do it again. Besides, Henry's still out there, and I'll bet he needs my help.
Then take this to your daughter. She might eat it.
Thank you, May. I'll make sure she knows it was from you.
Thank you for everything you did.
What?
Take care. You'll find them.
Julie. It's gonna be okay. If you're still here, I'll find you. I promise. I'm gonna find a way to make it up to you.
Damn, Julie's dead, homie. That's Julie, huh? Is that a guy or a girl? What? Is that the end of the game? I'm not expecting much from this game. I already know it's not like even indie award worthy. Alright. I beat the game. So I beat it on normal mode. Completion. Reach the end of the game. Help victims to and get clues about your own family. 9 out of 20. I did a really bad job with that, so that's fine though. I don't really. The game was in my priority, so that's fine. Bravery, play the whole game in survivor mode. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. You have stolen resources from innocent people. I did that. I actually did that. I stole resources from that bum in that ship or something. Yeah, it was a ship. 78%. What can I say? What can I say? I can say this. This game is free right now on PlayStation Network. Okay? It's free for anybody who has PSN. I think it's either free for February or March. I'm not sure. It is March right now, so it's free right now, I guess. I would not pay $10 for this shit. Honestly. This is the only way I would play this game if it was free. I remember when this game came out, I thought it was going to be really good. But I'll tell you what, it's not that this game is old or something, like it's old or it's not long enough. It's really like a really painful sit through. If that makes sense, like it's almost painful to have to sit through the game because the game's interesting enough. It's just how the way it looks. This game looks so ugly, and it's not even like the graphics in terms of like they look old or something, or they got outdated. No, it's just the color they went with everything. It's just gray, dull, sad looking colors. It's just, I mean, The Last of Us was zombie apocalypse, and that game was not this dull when it came to how it looked. It was a very bright, colorful game. There was variation when you went to the apartments that were overgrown with mushrooms, and then you went to the mainline city, and all those buildings were crashed out. I mean, this game definitely has some moments, and I mean some moments, like 2-3 moments where it's like this game is freaking fun. When you're sliding down the big giant buildings, that's a lot of fun. When you're going down the subway rail that's hanging, that's actually a ton of fun. But it does it very few times, where it's like not even worth playing through the boring shit, like holdups. You get me? When you're walking through and there's a gang there trying to steal your stuff or just kill you. What's up, boy mode? What's up, dude? I just finished this game, I Am Alive, and I'm, you know, talking about how it lags on a lot of things, but it had, and I do say it had because this is an old game. They're not gonna do anything with it anymore. It had a ton of what's the word I'm looking for here? Potential. There you go. It had a lot of potential. The music, I actually, now that I'm looking at the credits and it says music by, man, this game has really good music, but it doesn't feel like the music in this game goes with this game. The music sounds like some Silent Hill shit, some real terrorizing noises that they play on this game, and the game's not even scary though. That's the thing, like the game is not really scary. Now, that dude who made the music for this game is really good music, but it's really good music for like a Silent Hill game. I felt like a lot of times I was getting creeped out by the music, but then I was like, I got a gun. And the bad guys are just stupid as like little gangsters with machetes. It's not scary. Like nobody's gonna come out of the ground or any golem looking people gonna jump. Nothing like that. And they had a bunch of like potential because you're literally walking throughout the whole game in a bunch of fog and mist. Alright, so really anything or anybody could have just came out of nowhere and scared the shit out of you, but it just didn't happen. Like I said, this game is free on PSN. I wouldn't pick this up at the store. I wouldn't recommend you picking it up at the store, put it like that. So the game's really short. I played 7 hours. That's really short. It's a little bit like barely passes not barely, but it definitely passes a demo, like a really good game demo. Like this for sure past that length of a game. So I don't want to be too mean because the story does seem interesting. The only thing I didn't like about the story is that you kind of have to go around and figure out what happened by saving people, by rescuing people. But since the game just looks so bad, and like I said again, just the gray colors, and it kind of pushes you away from exploring the city. You get me? Like it's just so dull that you're just kind of like, I don't want to know what's around me. I just want to do the mission. So then you don't save more people, and if you don't save people, you don't find out what happened. As far as I'm concerned, it's a bunch of earthquakes that basically messed up the whole city and town, blah blah blah, and that's all that happens. It's almost like a end of the world due to a shit ton of natural causes, basically just earthquakes. So the controls can be a little bit frustrating, just a little bit. Put it like this, they're annoying. It's just like they're just annoying. That's it. They don't suck. They're just annoying. Every now and then it reminds you of how annoying the controllers kind of, you know, they're not that good. But they're passable. The story, like I said, is cool, but you don't get enough of it without you having to collect and save all the people that you have to save. So you really have to go out and just basically waste your time walking around the mist and fog and all that shit to figure out what's up with the story, which I honestly was not interested in. The characters were pretty cool, you know, none of them were annoying or just hard to just listen to or some shit like that, because sometimes that could be a mess. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this game, honestly, I will give it the same score. I'm gonna give it the same score I gave The Walking Dead Season 2 after I beat it, because I was so disappointed in that game. 5 out of 10, just because it was free. You know, it is free on PSN, and if you play it for free and you got 8 hours on you, you can play this shit and beat it in one day, honestly. Put it on your checklist of beating games. But would you pick this up again? Like, does it have that real good replay value? it challenges you to like want to play again. Like, okay, look, if you play it in survivor mode, it's gonna be harder, and you want to find all the people to find your family story. Sure, it's gonna be a little bit tougher, and some people like that. Some people actually do like that, but am I gonna do that? No, I'm not. I'm really not going to do that. I mean, and it's not that I don't replay games. It's just this one for me. It's just the gameplay is just not. I wish, like I said, it had more of the building climbing segments, more of like the just the cool stuff, like the stamina part of the game. That was a ton of fun, but I feel like it has about the same. Maybe a little bit more of those hold up moments where you have to shoot people, and that's just annoying because the melee system in this game sucks ass. So yeah, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. It's free. If you gotta pay for this shit, it automatically goes 4 out of 10 because it's not worth its money. Put it like that. That's what I'm trying to say. This game is not worth $19.99. When I don't know, I think that's what it cost when it first came out, so maybe $5, but just maybe. They have something in this game that they can take, work on it honestly, and make a really great game out of. But this, as it stands by itself, is not that great game. So